What makes your nation unique as a guy from Australia?
Well, I think something that is very unique to us is that we've got unions. We're a country that was built by unions from the get-go. Even before federation, they were very important. For example, we had an event called the Eureka Stockade in, I think, in the 1800s. I'm not too sure about the exact date, but basically heaps of miners just rebelled against the government's mining tax and gained themselves a fair wage and not a fair, but a fairer working conditions. And these these values, these union movement values, are still here today. Albeit less people are in unions, but the fact that this country was built on workers, and since the beginning we had a workers' party uh, in Australia, which is the Labor Party, since federation, since the existence of the country. I think that that has played a really big role in the fact that we have it so good here and that living conditions are the way they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and if you can describe Australia uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Ew. I think very, very fair, very beautiful.
Beautiful.
These two.
Okay. Okay. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. Thank you. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Austria?
I would say that nature makes Austria unique because Austria is 42% forest, and lots of our areas are, you know, restricted to build buildings, and they're like prohibited from the EU, and lots of animal species are protected by law here in Austria. So I think that's pretty unique about my country.
Thank you. And if you can describe Austria uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I would say beautiful,
Beautiful.
because mainly about the beautiful, yeah, because the landscaping, the Alps, we have hills in multiple states, then there's flatlands, then all of the cities where, there's lots of historical buildings from the times where Austria was an empire. And yeah, I think that's the
Okay.
best word to
Thank you very
describe
much.
Austria.
Thank you very much. Что, по твоему мнению, делает твою нацию уникальной?
Я думаю, мою нацию делает уникальной то, что у нас очень патриотичный народ. Ну, то есть в 2020 году была же война там. В моем родном городе, когда я был, я сейчас просто не там живу. Там типа на входе в город прям 3 разрушенных здания стояли. Я точно не помню, что там было. Вроде магазины какие-то. Ну, там жилые дома разрушали, которые, просто семьи жили. У нас не квартиры там обычно стоят, а частные дома. Но при этом из городов, которые, в приграничье там стояли, вообще люди не выезжали. Если там сейчас в Украине люди пачками в Польшу там бегут или еще куда-то, или из России там, когда мобилизацию объявляли, то у нас такого не было особо.
А если бы ты мог описать уникальность Азербайджана одним словом, что это было бы за слово?
Огонь.
Огонь? А можешь поподробнее описать,
Да.
почему огонь?
Просто это... У нас страну огней называют, и что-то первое, что в голову пришло.
Все, понял. Спасибо тебе. What makes your nation unique as a lady from Albania?
Albania, truly unique, is the perfect blend of rich history and deep-rooted traditions and a breathtaking nature. Albania is, I can say, it's a rare place where in just a couple of hours you can go from crystal clear waters of the Adriatic Seas to the rugged, untouched beauty of the Albanian Alps. Um, our coastline is stunning with hidden beaches, sur- the clear waters, and charming seaside villages like Zermi, the Samili. They are tourist beaches. They are very peaceful and compared to the other tourist-heavy Mediterranean spots. But it's not just the sea. We have also mountains just as special. The north hosts the Kursk Mountains that are wild and dramatic, perfect for hiking, while the south has rolling hills covered with olive groves and citrus trees. Places like Theth and Valbona offer a glimpse into untouched nature and traditional mountain life. In culture, we are also very unique. Albania has was isolated for decades by Ottomans, and that preserved many customs, dialects, and the ways of life that other countries have long lost. So I can say this is a very unique fact. We even have our own language, Albanian, that's not closely related to any other in Europe. And there's a strong code of honor and hospitality, Besa, which means guests are treated like family no matter who they are. I can say in short, what makes Albania unique is how much beauty, variety, and heritage it holds for such a small country. From our ancient ruins to wild mountains and warm, welcoming people, it's a hidden gem in the heart of the Balkans. That's all I can say.
So, and like, thank you for your answer. And if you can describe Albania uniqueness in a one word, what word it will be?
Um, I can say it will be, uh, I guess it could be a peaceful country, a peaceful
So your
in
word,
one word.
yeah. So your word will be peace.
Yes, we
Thank you.
really want peace.
So thank you. It's a nice. What makes your nation unique? As a guy from Algeria.
I think Algeria has a history, you know. Um, we live we you know we have in history war with the France. France want to how can I say that?
Colonize.
Yeah, colonize our country. And people Algerian is like warrior, you know. They gonna do the war with France. It's a very not beautiful war because child, woman, um, young and old person live this war. And you know I have my granddad. He be like a son when this war is
Start.
happen. And when he talk with me about this, he said to me it was a war, very difficult war, because you know France do a lot uh, not beautiful, how can I do this,
Like a war
like
crimes.
yeah, maybe war crimes. You know, when you take man and you want information from him, you
Oh
like
yeah,
how
yeah.
can I say this?
So you
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 know,
you will
my
show this.
yeah,
Yes, understand it.
yeah, and people this is what I think.
Mhm.
People Algerian is very, stronger.
Stronger. So, and if you can
Yeah.
describe Algeria uniqueness in a one word, what word it will be?
I think it's beautiful country, we don't have tourism, but it's a very, very, very beautiful country. You have
Beautiful.
everything. Really, you have everything. You have mountain. You have the how can I say this? The like water in
Ocean,
oh
sea,
uh
river,
sea is
lake.
yeah, river, but oh, how can I say this? the blue of the planet. How can it...
Sea,
Uh,
ocean.
yeah, sea, maybe sea.
Yes,
Yeah, maybe
yes,
sea. I
yeah.
don't know. Sorry. Yeah, you have sea. You have deserts. A lot deserts. You have and you have a lot population. You have a
Mhm.
lot. No. I don't know. How can I say this?
Okay, so your word will be beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's a very, very beautiful. Just the problem is we don't have tourism. People
Okay,
don't go to this country. Maybe little people go, but not a lot of people go in
okay, so I
Algeria.
understand you. So thank you for your
But I
answer.
think,
Yes,
yeah.
continue.
No, just I think if we have something other country don't have, is this maybe you have everything. Really,
Everything.
you have everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so your word will be beautiful and everything.
Yeah, just you have problem. Of course, you have problem like every country. Just problem of Algeria administration. They are not good to do money. But
Mhm.
it's a very, very beautiful country. If you want to know more about this, you can go search in Google.
Ah,
You're gonna know.
okay. So thank you for your answer, and I will send you. What makes your nation unique? As a guy from Argentina.
For me, my nation is very very unique about let me think, like the culture, right? The culture, we have the mate, we have the meat, we have the music, we have everything. Like, we are very proud about our country and our culture, right?
So, and if you can describe Argentina uniqueness in the one word, what word it will be?
It's like, let me think about it. But for me, it's like the unique. It's unique in, I don't know how to say it in English. I'm sorry.
You can
I don't
tell
know.
it in any other language, like I will translate it later.
Okay, okay. Nuestro deporte es único. Our sport is unique. Like,
Sport.
the football,
Ah,
the soccer. It's
soccer, yeah.
unique. We have a good sport people right here.
Hmm.
We
So,
had in basketball and the soccer. We had in everything else.
okay, so your word will be sport.
Yeah, the sport.
Thank you for your answer. So, friend, что, по твоему мнению, делает твою нацию уникальной?
По моему мнению, мою нацию делает уникальной само христианство, сама религия, потому что Армения, как государственная религия, приняла христианство как государственную религию в 301 году, и это у них как бы отдельная конфессия, то есть это не православие, это не католицизм вообще, у них как бы совершенно отдельная ветвь христианства, как у эфиопов. Еще у армян есть свой уникальный язык, который как бы относится к индоевропейской языковой семье, но он вообще не похож ни на германский, ни на кириллицу, вообще ни на какую. То есть еще этот язык, короче, был написан Метропом Аштоцем в 426 году вроде как, я точно не помню, и без кардинальных изменений. То есть армяне как больше 1000 лет на нем говорили, так и до сих пор говорят, то есть там всего 3 буквы добавилось, и вообще ничего не поменялось.
То есть, если бы
Так,
армянин из
в общем.
нынешнего времени разговаривал бы с армянином, который живет 500 лет назад, вы бы друг друга поняли по написанию.
Да.
Да, все понял. И вот
Да.
если бы у тебя была возможность описать уникальность Армении одним словом, что это было бы за слово?
Христианство, думаю.
Христианство.
Все же христианство.
Все, спасибо
Да.
большое. What makes your nation unique as a man from Afghanistan?
Because our history makes us unique, because no one has ever defeated us like in war. And have you seen the recent years we have fought with so many nations and won against him. Yeah. So I would say that bravery, courage, that makes us unique in our history.
And thank you. And if you can describe Afghani uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I can't say one word.
You can say
Like
like
I have no
more than one
idea
word.
about how.
You can say a few words, like a couple of words.
Oh, the uniqueness can be in very different. Can be in very different ways. Like just I told you the way like our history, mostly the way we fight, and also like the way our culture. It is very it is very ancient. It's not new, and people are very proud of it, and they don't want to leave that culture. Like many people in Asia they are westernized, but now Afghani people they are not. They are still traditional, and they want to be like that. So I think that makes us unique in a way.
So your word will be like a tradition.
Yeah, yeah, tradition.
Thank you, thank you. So you as a guy from
Mhm.
Angola, can you tell me what makes your nation unique?
The food.
Food. Can you describe it, please?
So I don't speak English correctly, and I don't can do this.
But if you can describe Angola's uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Mm, beautiful.
Beautiful. Yes, thank you,
Yeah.
bro. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Belgium?
Yes, as a guy from Belgium, our nation is divided in three languages. There's a very, very funny language barrier in our country. We are a welcoming and warm country, but we are also very harsh to one another. We have a way of speaking to one another, but therefore we do not hate each other. We are very, very polite still too. We have a lot of cultural diversity since we are in the center of Europe. We are in the middle of everything. We also host a whole bunch of, let's say, commercial trades with everybody around the world. So us being this powerful as a nation and being this small is very unique about our country. Also, one of the not much constitutional monarchies that are out there in the world. Yeah.
So, and
Sort of.
if you can describe a Belgium uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Diversity.
Diversity. Thank you very much. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Bosnia?
As a Bosnian, I could tell you what makes our country great. The thing that makes our country great is great hospitality that stands out in a very positive sense for me. Generous hospitality has been always part of the Bosnian culture and certainly always will be. Guests will be treated like kings and queens. That is what we have always been practicing, and that is the one thing that will always be respected in our country. Among that thing, there's a lot of other things as a uh, astonishing beauty and the nature, especially in the south of Bosnia. This region is often referred as Herzegovina. This region is a very rocky and very unique mountain placed region that has a beautiful vegetation and it has a crystal blue lakes that are one of the most popular things in our country. And basically, we can't forget that Bosnia has one good culture that is spread around the country that came from the Ottoman Empire, and we need to respect that. But the thing, lastly, that can relax your mindset and that I really enjoy in Bosnia, and people seem to be people seem to be less worried about tomorrow. They're more open for the moment, and people are always calmly talking, and they will hospitalize you the best as you can imagine. But the one word we say is samolagano. That is one phrase in our language, which means just take it easy, because in our country we we take everything positively, and we take everything with the open mind. That's
Okay.
what I can say about
Okay, thank you.
experience.
Thank you. So, what makes your nation unique as a man from Brazil?
I think my nation makes unique with the word faith. In Brazil, it's very hard to ascend in the life in general. It's very hard to achieve some certain things in life because the people are great, but the politicians are too bad for us, and everything we try, the government have one barrier to stop. Wait, you're trying to do that? Not now. So we have a very faithful people because we always keep trying. We always keep going ahead, even there's a lot of problems.
So, and that's all, as I understand. Yes, thank you. And if you can describe a Brazil uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
So we happiness.
Happiness.
You're a very
Yeah,
happy people.
thank you. So, что, по твоему мнению, делает твою нацию уникальной?
Мою нацию довольно уникально делает менталитет, белорусский менталитет тем, что все-таки довольно специфический он менталитет по сравнению с славянскими странами и странами, граничащие с Беларусью. Все-таки есть отдельный термин белорусскому менталитету, и поэтому я выражаю такой как бы ее как уникальность.
А в чем заключается уникальность белорусского менталитета? Можешь чуть-чуть поподробнее раскрыть?
Вообще, как бы написано в некоторых, и как многие говорят, это белорусский менталитет выражается в трудолюбивости и довольно такому спокойствию, как можно выразиться, и нейтральному отношению к иностранцам, приезжим и прочим. Все-таки,
Вот.
как по мне,
Вот.
я довольно долго там жил, и не было такого момента, что вот как с другими менталитетами, что какая-то ярый национализм, можно выразить если так, и довольно-таки вот.
Вот. А если бы у тебя была возможность описать особенность, уникальность Беларуси одним словом, что это было бы за слово?
Либо менталитет, как говорим, либо же природа.
Природа, да, все. Спасибо большое.
Природа, да.
What makes your nation unique as a Bulgarian?
Ами, като цяло българите сме много различни един от други. Това, което ни обединява е менталитетът. Ние сме изключително големи дървени философи. Обичаме да даваме акъл. Също така обичаме да живеем, да се раздаваме максимално много на живота. Ние сме така насочени да се забавляваме. Но всъщност това според мен е много вредно, защото живота трябва да се обвърже с някаква национална цел също така. Липсата на такова обвързване от страна на народа според мен показва, доказва, че държавата ни е най-бедна в Европа. Тя е с най-високи нива на корупция, изключително ниска избирателна активност. Сякаш ние не се интересуваме и не бихме поели отговорност, ако нещо стане с нашата страна. Обичаме да търсим виновник. Това, което се случва сега е нещо, което не се е случвало преди. защото преди ние сме били изключително развита държава и е имало вътрешната мотивация да се случват някакви неща в страната. Но сега няма такова нещо. Сега сякаш ние чакаме вятъра да ни духне и където ни духне, там отиваме. Нататък.
So,
So
and
bad
if
again.
that's all, yes. If you can describe a Bulgarian uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
We have everything.
Everything.
Maybe diversity.
Diversity. Thank you very much. What makes your nation unique as a lady from Hungary?
Well, I think what makes the most unique in my country is our culture in general. We have folk songs, we have traditional food, and stuff like this. Yes, and our history is very important to us.
So, and if you can describe a Hungary uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
It's funny because I think it's really hard to describe it with one word, and I think the first word that comes to my mind is unique, and it's kind of interesting to have uniqueness.
Okay, so your word would describe Hungary uniqueness. It's unique.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Vietnam?
Okay. Because this is pretty spontaneous, so I don't have like a prepared thing. I'll just say anything that comes into my head. So there's quite a lot of things that are unique to my country, Vietnam. The first thing that I think of is that we're a little bit looking back at history. We're probably, I think, the only country that managed to defeat America in the war. Yeah. And before America, we got invaded by French and 1,000 years by the Chinese as well. So we have a pretty rich history, and I don't think any country has quite the same history. Other than that, we have a range of different cuisines in different regions. You might have heard of the common dish called pho, a type of noodles. There's a lot of different types of noodles, and they vary between regions as well. We also have some unique like cultures, some festivals. Some of it is like derived from China, but some of it is just unique to us. What else is there? Oh yeah, we also have a lot of unique clothing. So one of our traditional clothing is called the ao yai. The ao yai, it's similar to the Chinese. I think it's called jipao, but it's different. It looks similar, but there are differences. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, I think that's all I can think of for now.
So,
Yeah.
and thank you. And if you can describe a Vietnamese uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
In one word.
Yes.
Oh, this is hard. Let me think of it.
So it can be like anything, what's on your mind.
I'd say resilience.
Resilience.
Resilience? Yes, resilient.
Thank you.
Because we're a small country, we're not a very big country. Yeah, we got into a lot of wars, a long history to get here, but we're still thriving. So yeah, that's
Okay.
what I would choose.
Okay, thank you. What makes your nation unique as a girl from Greece?
So, what makes Greece unique is the people. We are we are famous for our hospitality and how we treat people from other countries. We will invite people to our houses and share food with them and make friendships, and it's really great. We are very social people, and wherever we go, whenever we go to a different country, we always find Greeks for some reason. Uh, yes. Also, people know Greece for food, gyros, the Greek salad, feta cheese, olive oil, all of these things.
So thank you. And if you can, if this is all, if that's all, can you please describe, if you can describe a Greece uniqueness in a one word, what word it will be?
Sunny.
Sunny. Sunny.
Sunny.
Thank you.
Yes.
Georgia is a truly unique country because of its rich history, deep cultural identity, great hospitality, and amazing landscapes. Above all, Georgia is known for its proud and freedom-loving people who have preserved its identity through many hardships. If I had to describe Georgia's uniqueness in one word, it would be resilience.
Can you tell me what makes your nation unique as a guy from Iran?
Yes, yes, George. As a guy from Iran, the thing which makes my country is having different languages. Like it can be different from different perspectives, but the thing which makes my country unique is having different languages, different people, different races in one country. We all live together. We have Persians, we have Turkish, we have Azerbaijanis, we have like Baluch, Kurds, and so many races, and we all live together, and we are sharing our history, which means we are all united together. It makes my country unique.
Yeah, I know that.
And
That's
besides,
yes.
yeah,
Let's continue.
yeah, and besides that, like there are so many things which can make my country unique, like having rich history or having like good civilization. Like we had like oldest civilization according to some websites. So yeah, but in my opinion, the most important one is we all live together without experiencing any problems. So it's the unique, in my
So,
opinion.
and if you can describe Iranian uniqueness in a one word, what word it will be?
Well, if you want to say Iran's uniqueness in one word is unique. Like it's united because people all are together. And I say united. In one
United.
word.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
So, yes, thank you. This speech was perfect. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Iceland?
Now, what makes Iceland unique is, I would say, the language. Really, it's it's sort of just it's often thought as a throwaway fact, but considering that Icelandic is the closest we have to the Old Norse language of the Vikings, I think that in and of itself is quite unique.
Mhm. So, thank you. And if you can describe Iceland uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
The uniqueness itself, you mean? Let's think. I would say difficult. The Icelandic language is notoriously difficult.
So your word is difficult. Or
Yeah.
uh-huh. Thank you very much.
Muscle and blood and skin and bones. You got a mind that's weak and a Bible that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older man. Saint Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can go. I owe my soul to company store.
Okay, thank you very much. It was very nice. It was. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Denmark?
Our country is quite unique because we have this pharmaceutical company that essentially is like bigger than our whole economy, and based on our economy, like 6 to 8% of our economy, I believe, is based on this only pharmaceutical company. So if this pharmaceutical company stops existing, we will lose about 8% of our economy, right? And here's the thing. So of our GDP, about 6% is spent on education and about 2% is spent on our army. So if this company like stops existing or moves out of Denmark or becomes bankrupt, we will not have enough money to fund either or no, both our education system, our whole education system will collapse, and also our whole army, or not necessarily, but we will not have enough money to afford these two sectors. Yeah.
So, and that's all as I understand it.
Sorry?
That's all as I understand.
Yeah, and then Novo Nordisk is like valued at, I believe, about 600 billion US dollars. But the thing is, our GDP is about 400 billion dollars, if I remember correctly. So essentially, this pharmaceutical company, if let's say it was state owned or something, let's say it was like Denmark was a socialist country or something like that, and and it was completely owned by the state, then we would actually probably have like double the GDP.
So, and thank you. And if you can describe Denmark uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
The word would probably be hygge, which is because Denmark is the only nation that has this word.
Hygge.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what does it mean in English?
It means a sense of coziness around friends and family that cannot be described with any other word. So we made a separate word for this.
Okay,
It's usually around Christmas time.
It's like a
when it's cold and you're inside.
It's like a special
Yeah.
Danish spirit. As I understand, it's like a special Denmark spirit. Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Thank you. What makes your nation, as a guy from Egypt, unique?
In what way specifically? Like the country itself, or the people, or the culture?
It's like mix between culture, people, and country.
Okay, so for the country itself, obviously it has very rich history. Ancient Egypt is a very like it has very heavy significance to the historic studies world. I don't know, and the people are very hospitable. The hospitality here is very good. People would invite someone to their home to have dinner without even knowing who they really are. Everyone here has a very rich culture. We have different backgrounds and beliefs. Like, for example,
Egypt is a Muslim majority country, but also we have a very large amount of Christians. So Christianity plays a big part in our population. And other than that, we have good food, obviously, and everything just like feels like home. It's like
For
comfortable,
everybody.
and it feels like yeah, even if it's people you don't know, it feels like you're sitting with your family. You know what I mean?
Oh, yes, understand. So, and if you can describe Egypt uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I think it's really hard to put an entire country and culture and people in just one word. But if I had to pick just one word, I'd probably pick like home or family or something.
Home or
like that.
family?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, bro. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Yemen?
All right. You know what makes Yemen unique compared to anywhere else in the world? In Yemen, it's an ancient country. It's a place where ancient civilizations still lives in the detail of daily life. In Yemen, you can find a lot of many houses and homes in the mountains, and the really beautiful ways. You walk through villages carved into cliffs, houses built with mud, brick, and volcanic stone that have stood for hundreds of years, and people still live in them until now. The language there is Highlands carries traces of old Semitic tongues. The butchery you hear in marketplaces isn't just art, it's oral history passed down unchanged. Even though people dress, greet each other, cook, and trade feels rooted in something much older than modern borders or technology. This is the birthplace of coffee, as everyone knows, the homeland of the Sapiens, the land where the queen of Sheba once ruled. And yet it's not a museum, it's not frozen in time, it's alive. And that's what makes Yemen unique
So, and
comparing to other countries in the world.
thank you. And if you can describe the Yemen uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
The Yemen uniqueness, old civilizations.
Old
Because
civilizations.
yes,
Thank
old
you.
civilizations until now, the people still the people still live in these old houses, old way of building houses, and they do not want to change to modern ways to live their lives.
Thank you. So, as what make your nation unique as an Indonesian guy?
Okay, okay. So I think Indonesia is apa kepulauan? A nation that full of island.
Islands.
A lot of island.
Islands. So,
Island and culture.
a lot of islands and a lot of cultures. Yes.
That's
So,
it.
and if you can describe Indonesia uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Differential.
What?
Differential.
Differential?
Apa? Wait, let me search the English of it.
Okay.
Keberagaman. Diversity.
And can you text it
Diversity.
into the chat?
Okay, let me text it. Diversity, I mean. Diver.
Diversity.
Diversity.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you. So, if you can describe Indonesia in one word, it will be diversity.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you, bro. So, what makes your nation unique as Indian?
India,
Yes.
they produces lots of the population. India contains the like most of the population, the first country in the population,
So
and
yeah.
yeah, most populated country.
So, and if you can describe India uniqueness in a one word, what word it will be?
Brave.
Brave. So, can you
So
describe, yes, why brave?
yeah, because back in like thousands of years ago, Indian kings, Chola dynasty, they used to rule all over the Asia, like almost half of the Asia, like India, and Indonesia, Malaysia, etc., etc.
Mhm. So your word
Yeah,
is brave.
yeah.
Yes. So what makes your nation unique as a guy from Iraq?
A lot of things make my country very unique. One of them is diversity of religions. We have people who are Muslim, Christian people, Yazidi, other things like world's oldest writing came into existence in Iraq, even before Egyptians' hieroglyphics. Still, other things, people of Iraq are very kind, especially with foreigners.
Okay, thank you. And if you can describe Iraqi uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I would say peaceful.
Peaceful. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
What makes your nation unique as a human from Spain?
Well, to be honest, I think there are lots of things you can tell about Spain that can be interesting for foreigner people. For example, I think we have one of the best weather in the world. Like warm weather attracts lots of tourist people from many countries every year. Also, we have I think we are really nice people, and that's really interesting for tourists as many people come here to meet us. I think we have also good food, and apart from that, I think we have I think the most important thing about Spain, or what people think is the best from Spain, is its quality of life. Like we have a really high quality of life here. We have everything like I think the word is sorry because my English is not perfect, but I
It's
think it is
okay.
life expectancy. Uh, we like Spanish people usually live like really long. For example, my grandpa died not so many time ago, and he was around 90 years old. Like he was really old, and that's quite interesting from us. Also, we had a really interesting history. We like we had a really like large empire some centuries ago, but now I think like our situation is kind of different. But apart from that, we have lots of interesting things. Also, well, I'm going to talk also about like things we Spanish people like. As a Spanish guy, I actually like football. Think we are like we like a lot of sports, but especially football. Also, I don't know. Well, if you have to stop me, let me know because
No
I'm not
problem,
sure.
no problem. You can talk about everything what's in your mind, so that's okay.
Yeah, perfect. Like we like a lot of sports such as football, tennis. You must have heard about maybe Alcaraz before, or Rafa Nadal. We also yeah, we like lots of things to be honest.
So if you can describe Spain uniqueness in a one word, what word it will be?
Okay, I think it will be I think it will be well, I'm not sure if this is a word actually, but I will try. I think it will be like kindness.
Kindness.
Amabilidad. Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
think we are really nice people.
Yeah, this is true, you know, like I met you half of a minute ago and right now we're making a small interview, so I can totally agree with you. Yes. So, yes, thank you for your answer. And what makes your nation unique?
Unique? I don't know. I think all nation is unique because we live in the same planet, so we don't have to story a particular story because it's all unique. But my country, I think for the pizza.
Pizza?
Pizza? Yeah.
So,
Pizza is very nice. Coffee is better in Italy than Russian.
if you can describe
If you can
Italy
describe
uniqueness in a one
Italy
word,
uniqueness in one word,
what word it will be?
what word it will be? For describe what?
Describe word. Like, when I asked about the Greek, he told great.
Great.
You can tell it in Italian.
What is great?
Okay, like empire.
For British people, great represent the United Kingdom.
Yes, for British people.
Yes, for British people. Okay, and for that, I don't know. Like, I don't know how to say English.
You can say
But,
English.
you can say penso proprio tipo, non lo so, I don't know.
Text it in the chat.
Text it in the chat. Okay, but I don't, it's not on my mind. I don't know how to speak.
Like your nation.
Like your nation.
If I say
If I say
what will
what
be the first
will be the first
what
what
in your mind?
we can remember. I think it's cool. I don't know. Italy cool. Italy stupid.
Why stupid?
A little stupid. Italian are a little stupid. Yeah.
Italian. So,
I think. Italian. So,
if you can describe Italy
if
in one
you
word,
can
it will
describe
be
Italy in one word,
cool
it
and
will
stupid.
be stupid. Cool and stupid. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, bro. So I need to go
Okay,
next.
thank you. So I need to go next.
So see you later.
Okay. So see you later. Gosh. No, George. George.
Have a nice. Что, по твоему мнению, делает твою нацию уникальной?
Наверное, я считаю, это терпимость ко всем национальностям, потому что, получается, в конце, во время окончания Второй мировой войны мы приняли очень много национальностей, тех же немцев, грузинов и так далее, то есть всех наций, которые были неугодны во время советской власти, мы их спокойно, добродушно приняли, и вообще Казахстан очень славится своей добродушностью ко всем национальностям и терпимостью. Потом можно захватить также медийный аспект. У нас очень много медийных личностей, которые известны, там всякие разные боксеры, там Геннадий Головкин, там очень много, получается, блогерство очень, и, в принципе, кинематограф у нас тоже очень, стал в последнее время популярен, там, конечно, в основном в СНГ, в мире, конечно, не знаю, сильно ли он популярен. Потом у нас еще есть такое понятие, как чистота крови, то есть у нас до 7-го колена кровь получается чиста, то есть, получается, мы не смешиваем кровь до 7-го предка, то есть ты знаешь своих 7 дедов, скажем так, и ты не должен там жениться на такой же, у кого там тоже совпадает. И, то есть у нас очень чистая кровь, то есть таких бы болезней не было, там, допустим, у тех же европейцев, каких-нибудь там, у кого там они спокойно брали себе, скажем так, из своих родственников. Потом что еще можно упомянуть? Это все, что я знаю.
Вот. Хорошо, а если бы у тебя была возможность описать уникальность Казахстана одним словом, что это было бы за слово?
Свобода.
Свобода. Все, спасибо большое. So, hello, and what makes your nation unique?
Well, coming from Canada, I would have to say what makes our nation unique is, number one, because we're one of the biggest countries in the world, our landscape is very vast. You'll see a lot of pictures of Lake Louise in Banff in Alberta. But I think the biggest thing is how multicultural we are. Canada was built on a bunch of people coming together and creating a community. And Toronto even is one of the world's, is like, I think it ranks number one for the world's most multicultural city, with so many cultures and so many languages. And I've been there myself as well. It really does deserve the title. I have eaten so much food there from many different cultures. I have met people who have spoken many different languages, even languages I haven't heard of. And I really do think that it's our community and multiculturalism that makes Canada the nation that it is.
So, thank
and
you.
if I could just...
Yes, continue.
Sorry. And if I could describe Canada in one word, it would have to be community.
Community.
Because we value our people very much, and we take care of each other. And one of the greatest examples was during 9/11, when many flights were redirected to Gander and I think Newfoundland. Our people there took them in, total strangers. Some of them haven't even heard of Canada before, and we took them in as our own. We took care of them for a few days, and off they went back to America. And I think that's one of our greatest moments in our history that really highlight why I would say one word that describes us is community.
Thank you. So that sounds very, like that sounds very beautiful and brave, I think. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Kenya?
Oh, wow. First of all, Georgie, I'm surprised you've pronounced it perfectly. It is exactly that way, Kenya. It's amazing. Wow, that already shows me you've done your homework. My name is Brian. You can call me Bim Bim. I'm Kenyan. I've lived, born, bred here. And Kenya is really cool because actually, up until recently, we had some protests. We're trying to get our government shaken up. There's a lot wrong about it. And the best part about it is we use every means possible. So our thing is memes. We're the best at comedy. We're the best at humor. We have been raised to be emotionally unavailable. Our parents don't like talking about feelings, so we never did as well. But what we do, we use our humor to come across with our messages. So we make light of the moments, of the struggles we go with, and we just have a lot of fun doing it. We're able to relate to each other that way. And we are tough. So Georgie, when you come over here, expect to be grilled. We're gonna make fun of you, but just know it's out of love. It's all out of love.
Thank you very much. So, and if you can describe a Kenya uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
One time. That's
time?
been our slogan.
Okay.
One time. Say one time. One time.
One time.
Brilliant. My Kenyan know what that means. With our current regime, the administration is one term in, and we want that to be the only term. We don't want them to come back for the next elections. They've been really rough to us, and we've lost our faith. We've lost all faith in the current system because we're losing a lot of young people. There's high levels of unemployment, and to make it worse, extrajudicial killings are more common now more than ever, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. We can be laughing about it online, but at the same time, deep down, we're really hurting. And one time all the way. One time all the way.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'm stopping my. Hi, bro.
Привет.
Привет, bro. Привет. Kitai?
Can you speak?
Yes, I speak
Давай?
English. Yes, I speak English.
Okay. When I always meet some boy, man, I always say something for them. Do you want to hear? Do you want to know?
What? Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, I mean, when I meet some boy, man, I always will be just say something for them. Do you want to know what's that?
Yes, I know. Yes, I want to know it.
Okay. You are a handsome boy or handsome man.
Thank you.
Sometimes you get hurt, you get a pain, but you still is very handsome and very stronger.
Thank you,
Never
bro.
be hurt yourself.
Thank
Я
you, bro.
тебя люблю.
Bro, but can I introduce myself? Because
Yeah.
yes, right now I'm searching. No, I'm making a video about our band. So I'm searching for people from every country and asking them one question: what makes their nation unique? So can you help me answer my question? What makes your nation unique?
Nation?
Yes. Like China. What makes China unique?
Unique.
Yes. Maybe it's tradition
History tradition.
or something like that.
About China,
Yes.
first we don't eat dog.
Like
It's a joke. And you make the video right now?
yes, it's like a record.
Chinese traditional is it's very different in the Russia is our love is very different.
Love?
Just love is very different.
So when
And also if my ex-girlfriend can see your video or something, I just one told her she's from Russia, actually. Yeah. Our love is always hiding in the heart, and we didn't show the people to tell them about we love you or something. Sometimes we hurt you, but it's just like not from the heart. Maybe some language we say you are stupid, idiot, but in the heart we still love you.
So,
Yeah, just like that.
and if you can describe a China uniqueness in a one word, what word it will be?
Word?
Word, like one word. A guy from Great Britain told great, a guy from America told money. What word it will be to China?
China is family.
Family. Thank you, bro. Thank you. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Colombia?
My country, what makes it unique is that you can talk about everything you want in every single country in the world. You can travel everywhere, but you will never see something that Colombian people have, and it's persistence, is happiness, and is like hospitality. Colombian people have suffered a lot in their history. We have always tried and tried to be a better country. We have always had the opportunity to be better, but we've always suffered of violence. We've always suffered of internal conflict. So when you see Colombian people, even though of course as every country in the world, there are some bad people, most of Colombian people are happy, they're folkloric, they'll be able to help you, they will always give you a hand. They will always be able for their people. They will always be able to help everybody. They will always be a hospital to everyone. If you go to elsewhere in the world, people from Brazil, from Japan, from America, all of them are going to be distinguishable. Some of them are similar, but Colombian people stand out. They're happy. They're loud. They make jokes. We're very happy people, even though we have suffered. And our country is like elsewhere in the world because besides being small, in some sense, we have every single climate in the world. We have a lot of volcanoes, snowy mountains, jungles. We have el Santuario de las Lajas. We have the center of Bogota. We have the Caribbean Sea. We have many islands in the Pacific and the coast of the Caribbean. We have many historical sites, and we have one of the most ancient civilizations in the world in the uh, Sierra del Chiribiquete, which is located in southern Colombia. We have one of the most diverse cultures. Most of the accents here, we're the second most populated Hispanic country in the world.
So, and thank you. And if you can describe a Colombia uniqueness in a one word, what word it will be?
Persistence.
Resistance.
Because Colombian people have persistence.
Persistence. Thank you.
Persistence, yes, persistence, because we are persistent. Even though we have suffered many things, Colombian people persist. They fight, they work hard, they earn their bread, their daily bread. They're good people. And this is what we wanted to represent for the whole world. You can come here and you will see hard work people that are open to everybody and are persistent because we love our country and we wanted the world to know that we represent a big and beautiful thing.
Thank you very much. So, what makes your nation unique as a guy from Korea?
I guess our culture, like Korean culture, is different other country. Like, oh, there was a gun few century ago, but we are only use bow, and only sword. You know.
Like a bow
We
and sword.
yeah. Yeah, that's right.
So, and if you can describe a Korea uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Effort, I guess. Effort.
Effort. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. So, yeah, continue.
Yeah, because our country exchange few only 2 century like different other country. You know, we attacked by Japan, old Japan Empire, and other country like China. So we recently, lately, renovation or country, but we are always effort and like help each other so we can obtain country. Yes, that's I guess, I think.
So your word, what describes Korea uniqueness will be effort.
Yeah.
Thank you. What makes your nation unique as a lady from Costa Rica?
I think that what makes Costa Rica unique its incredible biodiversity. We hold 6% of the world's biodiversity in just a small country, and we also don't have an army since 1949. We spent a lot of money on um, health and education, and we have many beaches and forests and volcanoes in just one country. So I think that's what makes Costa Rica unique.
Thank you. And if you can describe a Costa Rica uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
It will be pura vida.
Thank you very much.
That's our slogan.
What makes your nation unique?
What makes my nation unique?
Yes, like a guy from Lebanon.
I mean, we created the alphabet. You know, when you like this alphabet that we talk, the right, we're the first nation who created that in Biblia.
You use your alphabet and letters. You mean Arabic?
Yes, letters. Yes, letters. We created the first letters. To the
First
world.
letters. So, and if
From
you... Yes, continue.
Yeah, from a city. Yeah, from a city named Byblos. Let me just type it for you. You can search it up if you want. I'm not. And it is still one of the most visited cities in Lebanon, and it's well known here. There, I live in France, so I can't say here. So yeah, we created the first alphabet. We were known as the Phoenicians because the Phoenicians were the first major power after the Egyptians. We used to trade. They were known for traders. They discovered Carthage, in Tunisia. They were well known with their trades, and they invented not invented, but they created the color which is violet.
Violet.
Yeah.
It's like dark purple.
French purple. It's in French. It's violet. Which is
Violet.
purple.
Oh, understand you.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to talk about something unique, maybe you just put down there the first nation who created the alphabet.
So, and if you can describe a Lebanon uniqueness in a one word, what word it will be?
What? Just one word?
Yes. Like a guy from Great Britain use the word great to describe a Great Britain uniqueness. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Can I use like a couple of words or just one word?
Yes, you can use it.
Okay. Wait, let me just search it up because I don't wanna mix something. Is it Paris of the Middle East or of the Paris of the East? Yeah, it's Lebanon, right? No, because it was known for being the Paris of the East. Oh no, so you can just say maybe that we have the best cuisine in the world.
Best cuisine?
Yeah, we have the best cuisine in the world.
Cuisine?
Yeah, like food.
Fast cuisine. Food. Oh, like a food.
Yeah, cuisine, which is a French word.
Cuisine. So I don't know French. Ich kann sprechen Deutsch.
Yeah.
Yes, but no, not French.
Okay. I mean, like we're known for the, like just put alphabet.
Alphabet. Okay.
Yeah,
Alphabet.
Just
So
Yeah,
thank you very
bro.
much, bro. I need to go to the
No
next
worries,
person.
no worries, bro.
What makes your nation unique as a guy from Libya?
Well, Libya is a very unique country in various ways, but I think a very interesting way to describe a country's uniqueness is to look at their food. And Libya's cuisine is very unique. For example, we have many unique dishes that are exclusively Libyan. Like we have something called the mbattan. That is, I never seen that in any other country, and there are no foods that's similar to it. It is exclusively Libyan. Like that's very unique dish. It is made with potato and ground beef. And then you have something like bazin, which is also a unique Libyan dish that I've never seen something like that in other countries as well. So the Libyan cuisine describes how unique Libya is. But that's not enough to see how unique Libya is, because Libya is very unique geographically, and the people are also very unique as well. We have so many types of Libyans, different demographics, and that is what makes Libya unique, I think.
Thank you. And if you can describe a Libyan uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I think interesting would be a quite good word for this to describe that.
Interesting.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you very much. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Luxembourg?
So there are a lot of very interesting things about Luxembourg, actually. Luxembourg is a combination of a lot of different, very specific and special things, and all together combined, it makes Luxembourg a fascinating country. Well, given how small the country is, and how rich the GDP is, and the location of the country, and its policies, it's actually quite interesting. So, for example, Luxembourg is one of the founders of not only European Union but also Benelux and Benelux Union, and also Schengen. Maybe you have heard of Schengen visa. Well, Schengen City is actually in Luxembourg. Luxembourg has a lot of interesting features because of its specific size and how it's related to its neighbors. For example, there's a bridge in Luxembourg that is shared amongst three countries: Luxembourg, Germany, and France, in the city of Schengen. Luxembourg has a very high GDP, and because of that, it can afford very specific things. For example, might be interesting to you that Luxembourg is the first and currently the only country that throughout the whole country, public transport is absolutely free. There is literally no place to go and buy a ticket. So even as a tourist, when you come to Luxembourg, you don't have to pay anything. So if you want to go around without paying a ticket or anything, Luxembourg can be a good idea. It has a lot of tiny little heavens inside it. For example, it has, if you want to look up Mullerthal. It's a very gorgeous tiny place. We call it the little Suisse of Luxembourg. It has specific features that makes it very interesting about the finance and the way that it's run. For example, since it's one of the founders of European Union, it has very strong ties inside the European Union, and it can pull its weight pretty strongly through that. Since it's small, it doesn't have to always abide by all the rules, and due to that, it can do very specific things that other bigger countries cannot.
I think I talked too much.
No, it's okay.
Maybe I should do another version and
Oh, okay.
make
So,
it
and
slow.
if that's all, the last question, if you can describe a Luxembourg uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
So I always thought if the world is the Lord of the Rings map, Luxembourg is basically the Habitant, the Shire
Okay.
of the world,
Okay.
but with a pretty potency of Rivendell as well. So I would say Shire.
Shire. Thank you very much. That's very unique. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Macedonia?
I mean, Macedonia is unique in couple aspects like food, history, and nature for the most part. For food, we got Ivar, which is traditionally ground ground bell peppers on a grill, and it tastes really nice. It's like a spread. You can spread it on toast or something. We got pastramalia, which is like a pizza with only dried cheap meat, so that's also nice. For history, there's a lot. It goes all the way back to Alexander the Great, and no, he wasn't Greek. For nature, we got a lot of mountains. Our country has a lot of mountains, and we got a couple lakes like Ohrid Lake, Doiran, and Prespa. They're all worth a try. And we got like a lot of churches also, really old ones. And we got like traditional Macedonian clothing. So yeah, it's sick.
So, and if you can describe Macedonia uniqueness in a one word, what word it will be?
I mean, there's like couple aspects, so it's not really easy to fit it in one word. But I
So,
would just describe it as unique. I would say that.
so can you repeat, please?
Unique in
Unique.
one word. If I had to, yeah,
So, the word.
because every aspect is the word is unique, yeah. It's
So,
different in every aspect, I guess.
so what makes your nation unique as a girl from Malaysia?
Well, I think the most obvious thing that makes Malaysia unique is how culturally diverse we are. So, Malaysia is made up of a lot of ethnicities and races. The three major ones being Malay, Chinese, Indian, and not to mention there are also a lot of indigenous groups. Two that I can think of are Kadazan and Dusun, and also three Iban, which are from Sabah and Sarawak. Because we're culturally diverse, we also have a very diverse culinary fusions of food. So, like I said, because there's so many races and ethnicities, you have a plethora of culinary experiences that you can experience here in Malaysia. And another one I would say what makes this country so unique is that I think we have a lot of natural beauty. So, for example, in Sabah, there's one of the tallest mountains in Southeast Asia. I might be wrong, but it's called Mount Kinabalu. So, it's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site, that mountain. I've personally never climbed it, but I would really love to in the future. But apart from mountains, we also get really nice beaches, islands. There's also a coral reef spot in the state of Sabah, and I believe that it's one of the rarest coral reefs in the world as well. And not to forget that we probably have one of the oldest tropical rainforests in Southeast Asia. I mean, I feel like after Brazil, like the next virgin tropical forest would be here in Malaysia, in the island of Borneo. So I've named three things so far. I can keep going, but these are the three main things that are really special about Malaysia and
Okay,
unique.
okay, thank you. And if you can describe a Malaysia uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I would say diverse.
Diverse.
That's what makes us very
Oh,
unique. Yes, we're
thank you,
diverse.
thank you very much. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Mexico?
I think that my country is unique because of the solidarity of the people who live here. When we go through hard times, we help each other, even if it's not your family, even if it's someone you've never met before, we just help. For example, in 1985 and 2017, we experienced 2 major earthquakes. Hundreds of houses and buildings collapsed, and many people passed away. Even in those difficult situations, you could see people helping to search for missing persons in the rubble, even if it wasn't their own family, simply because someone was in need.
If I could describe my country in a single word, it would be culture.
Что делает твою нацию уникальной?
Да, меня зовут Маша, мне 25, я из Молдовы, вот, и я всю жизнь там провела, теперь родилась и прожила в Молдове 20 лет. Сейчас мне уже 25, и я поняла, что мы имеем какую-то, типа, самобытность молдавскую, только когда я выехала из страны, типа, буквально. Вот, но я была в шоке, типа, меня это просто поразило, потому что до этого я не знала, что, что мы буквально другие, вот, что мы вообще разные. Особенно с культурой типа России, потому что я в России потом прожила долгое время. Но да, то, что я точно могу сказать, то, что делает нас уникальными, это вот это типа какое-то странное сочетание всех вообще вот этих, я не знаю, очень много слоев культурных, как российских, так и украинских, и болгарских корней, и румынских, и польских. Типа там было очень много мигрантов, очень много переселенцев еще во времена моих прапрадедушек. И я точно знаю, что у меня есть польские корни, и очень странные какие-то, знаешь, темки из истории моей семьи, когда мою бабушку выкупили за корову. Типа она была крепостная какая-то крестьянка, молдаванка. И мой дед, кстати, по-моему, польский чувак какой-то был, вот он ее выкупил за корову. И вот мы просто знаем такой фан-факт в нашей семье. Вот. Но вот это странное сочетание такой, знаешь, выживаемости и черного юмора, которое как бы присуще, мне кажется, тем людям, которые переживали некоторый трэш в своей жизни, но они умеют над этим смеяться. Типа, если ты найдешь кого-нибудь молдавана, типа чистокровного молдавана, он, скорее всего, будет очень харизматичный, и он будет постоянно шутить, какие-то странные шутки, чернушные какие-то типа шутки, и тем не менее он будет продолжать жить. Типа вот смеется, как бы переживает трэш и шутит об этом. Это как бы такая черта характера, типа способ выживания. Вот. Ну и да, вот эти слоистые культуры, вот это, наслоение, которое было, старых традиций, какой-то постсоветской реальности и уже сейчас какой-то бунтарской молодежи, вот культуры зумеров сейчас в Молдове. Почти все они знают английский язык, румынский. Они были в Италии, потому что родители почти наверняка работали и жили в Италии какой-то период времени, потому что все уезжали на заработки и уезжают до сих пор, и они постоянно привносят что-то другое, типа в Молдову из Европы, потому что мы все-таки находимся между Западной Европой и Восточной, типа Россией. Да, и мы постоянно, такой лютый набор, вообще как река из каких-то очень странных ниточек вообще собирается такой ковер многогранный, вот. И то, что я точно могу сказать по своему опыту, у нас классное вино. И да, то есть у нас у еды есть вкус, и этот вкус типа в жизни вообще, вот он, еда вкусная, жизнь вкусная от этого получается. И смеяться хочется какая-то в Молдове, и жить хочется, собственно, тоже. И наверняка, не знаю, может быть, вы слышали про музыку, типа, молдавскую, она довольно колоритная, типа, они все всегда говорят, это танцы. Очень советую к ним побывать на свадьбе молдавской.
То есть, если бы можно было описать особенность всех жителей Молдовы одним словом, что это было бы за слово?
Я думаю, что я скажу, это молдавская панфлейта. Вот.
Молдавская панфлейта. Хорошо,
Yeah.
я потом загуглю и вставлю в ролик объяснение, что такое молдавская панфлейта. Все, я тогда пошел созваниваться с девчонкой из Узбекистана. Спасибо тебе большое. Я тогда твой фрагмент тебе скину. Все, давай, пока-пока. Давай, пока. Что, по твоему мнению, делает твою нацию уникальной?
Так, я живу в Приднестровской Молдавской Республике. И так как это очень многонациональная республика, я не буду описывать конкретно нацию, я скорее буду говорить про народ. Это непризнанная республика, коих в мире очень мало, всего лишь около десятка. Республика сама по себе очень маленькая. Я считаю, что одна из причин уникальности заключается в том, что люди, которые живут здесь, имеют паспорт, которые здесь выросли. Почти все знают друг друга либо лично, либо через рукопожатие или несколько. Также в свете недавних событий расскажу примерно, что происходило. У нас отключали электричество, горячую и холодную воду, отопление и все такое прочее, вообще все коммунальные услуги. Мы имели к ним либо ограниченный доступ, либо не имели доступа вообще, как, например, к отоплению и горячей воде на несколько месяцев. Это началось с 1 января этого года.
А вот если бы можно было одним словом описать уникальность жителей Приднестровья, что это было бы за слово?
Вот касаемо той ситуации, когда мы несколько месяцев жили почти без всего, мне кажется, что народ здесь может выдержать почти все, что угодно. Им будет глубоко плевать, даже если сейчас начнется ураган. У меня дед пойдет в огороде копать картошку, ругаясь на правительство всех стран разом. Даже не знаю, как описать это одним словом.
Слово
Мне
стойкость.
кажется, что вот
Стойкость или такое как бы... Да, все, я понял.
Вот человек будет жить в любых условиях, как тараканы живучие.
Все,
как
понял.
Тихоходки.
Все, тихоходки, кстати, да, лучше сравнение. Все, спасибо.
Очень люблю тихоходок. Ассоциирую себя с ними.
Все, спасибо большое. You as a guy from Morocco, can you tell me what makes your nation unique?
Okay, so Morocco is situated in Maghreb region of North Africa, bordered by the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea. So with the land border, adjoining Algeria to the east and disputing territory, the Western Sahara to the south. The country is both in rich cultural heritage, blind with Arabs, Berber, Africans, and European influence. And its capital is Rabat, while the largest city is Casablanca.
So, and if you can describe Morocco uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
It will be history.
History, yes, thank you. Okay. What makes your nation, like a German, Deutschland, unique?
Autos.
Autos?
Cars.
What cars? Like
cars.
Like
BMW, Mercedes, Porsche, VW, Peugeot, Skoda.
So it's like something with the technique and yes. And if you can describe uniqueness of a German in a one word, what word it will be?
I think it's crazy.
Crazy? So why?
Yes. Because I came from Frankfurt, and when you live in Frankfurt, there are many immigrants. When you, I don't speak English very well.
I understand you.
When you like talking shit to them, they come with knives.
Pistols
and then
everything else. Yes, I understand.
Yes.
So, and you think it's the German uniqueness? It's mix of crazy and technique. Yes, something like that.
Yes.
So
Yes.
thank you very much, bro. What makes your nation unique as a lady from Nigeria?
Well, there are a lot of things that makes my nation unique. First is our diversity. Nigerian has over 500 languages and over 250 ethnic groups. So if you go to this part of Nigeria, you meet different type of people, different type of culture. And if you go to another part again, you see something entirely different. You meet something entirely different. So Nigeria has this diversity. If you go to the northern part of Nigeria, you'll be welcomed. There's a lot of hospitality over there. If you go to come here to the western part, there is like a lot of rush, so a lot of work going on. If you go to the eastern part, you see their own unique things. So everybody has a different thing. That's diversity. Another thing that will be unique about Nigeria will be our our culture. Our culture is very bold and expressive. We have different parts, but we have this bold, expressive way, which I think goes into how we speak, goes into how we relate with people. So we are very resilient. Wherever we have this in a Nigerian will carry us, meaning that wherever we go, we are always like the top. We always like it's just like part of our culture, part of who we are, that we don't give up. We just give our best. Another thing that makes Nigeria unique definitely would be our music. I think that's one big thing that unifies us, which is our music, Afrobeat. We have, I don't know how they really coined it or made it, but like wherever you play Afrobeat in the country, it's always moving. It makes us really, no matter how we fight, we have tribalism and everything, but that's one big thing that brings us together, our music and football. Yes, football is a very big thing that brings us together as well. What else will I say is unique about Nigeria? There are a lot of things that is unique about Nigeria because anywhere you go in this world, you're always going to find a Nigerian. That's how we're able to spread. That's how we're able to do our things, and that what makes us unique, definitely.
Okay, and if you can describe a Nigeria uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I will use the word vibrant because we are colorful, we are bold, we are expressive, and wherever we go, we still shine. So yeah, I'll say
Thank you very
vibrant.
much. Thank you very much. What makes your nation unique as a man from Dutch?
Well, in the Netherlands, you have more bicycles than people, and you don't have that in other countries. I mean, you do have some sidewalks for bicycles in, let's say, Germany or Belgium, but what makes the Netherlands unique is that you have 23 million bicycles, and you have 18 million people, and you got sidewalks for bicycles almost everywhere. Like, and you don't have that in any other country. And yeah.
Thank you. And if you can describe a Netherlands uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
When it comes to people, I think one of the most common thing between us Dutch people is splitting the bill. Like, it doesn't matter. You go on a date, you go with your friends, you go to a restaurant, they will always split the bill most of the times. At least that's also what I do. Split the bills and being direct.
Being direct. Okay, thank you. What makes your nation unique as a New Zealandian, I think?
Oh, I was about to say Aotearoa, but I always spell that one, which is the Maori name. The first thing I'll go with is the people. New Zealand, I'll just go a little bit into history, but not much. New Zealand is one of the last major landmasses ever settled by humans. At most, the Maori, which was the native population of New Zealand, only came onto this island about 1,000 years ago, which in human history is incredibly small. That reflects a lot of things. You know, the first thing is the nature of the country is a lot more, just kind of nature. For it being a small country, it has a lot of, forests, mountains, and stuff like that. And for one thing that New Zealand has is really big mountains, like huge mountains. I don't remember the size, but the mountains in New Zealand are much bigger than any in Australia. And Australia is massive compared to New Zealand. That's the first thing. But most of these much bigger mountains and much more like, mountainy environments is in the South Island. That's where a lot more of the, I don't know the best way to say it, but it's a lot more, mountains and stuff is in the South Island, while in the North Island, that is, well, a lot more trees, a lot more forests, and that's where a lot more people live. And that's the next thing I'll say, is, if I remember, Auckland, which is the biggest city in New Zealand, houses like 1/4 or it's like 1/5 of New Zealand population in that one city. It is very much one of the biggest cities, and I'll go up to the next point, is something I don't live in Auckland, but I live near it, so whenever I go into the city, I see a lot of very different people there. I see Chinese, like Indians, I see a lot of very different people because a lot of the population in New Zealand, immigrants. A good few of that is British immigrants, as a good few of them are, so it's obviously, a lot more of the very different, ethnicities and races are in Auckland, that being the biggest city. That's where you'll see most of them. So it's very interesting seeing, like, it's a city with, like, Indians, Chinese, British, and then you got some Polynesians too. And I guess another thing that makes New Zealand interesting is, ever since, colonization and that, which has an iffy bit of history of New Zealand, a good bit of New Zealand's culture is a mix between Polynesian and mostly British, because that was like kind of the bigger group that was there. And also I think like a small bit of Welsh people in the South Island. But that was only like a small group and like a small settlement. I remember that. So like with the Polynesians, it has a lot more, I wouldn't really say traditional stuff, but I remember one thing we would do is basically have a lot of food, put some like tinfoil wrap around it, put it underground, warm it up, and then take it up, like take it out from the ground, and then eat it. That is a lot more of a traditional Maori way of like eating, or like feasts and stuff like that. And then you have the more normal traditional British stuff, like just fish and chips, more simple food and stuff like that. So it's a surprising mix between these two that kind of works. Also, another thing is, New Zealand only has like a population of like 7 million, so and saying a lot of it lives in Auckland, that means a lot of New Zealand is mostly empty. In kind of a good way, a good bit of the land is obviously used for like, not even farming, just like, ranching, like cows, sheep, and other stuff. But it means a lot of it, you could be in New Zealand, there's not many people around, and if there is, you'll find like one person. So it means a lot of New Zealand is kind of just somewhere where you can explore. That's the best way to say it. And especially with the South Island being a lot more mountainous, it's saying, obviously that's mountainous, you'll find even less people there. You can kind of just, explore. It's kind of, it kind of makes sense because New Zealand was like one of the last major islands ever settled by humans. It's one of the countries you can kind of just go out into the mountains and just kind of explore. Kind of still reflects that bit of its history of not really being settled, I guess, for so long in human history, because it is just that's another thing I'll go to. It is so far away. It's just in the corner of the world. That's another, obviously, the big reason why it took so long for them to get there. But it's just in the bottom of the world. And that also, that's another thing about New Zealand. It's so far away from everyone. It's so far away from China, the US, even farther away from Europe. Europe's on the other side of the world. So, not really many big things are happening in the country. It kind of just exists. You don't feel like there's major crises or any big things happening. It just kind of, when you live in this country, you kind of just exist. And I find that interesting. obviously I never really I never felt that when I was growing up, but more time passes, the more I realize that with me being able to see more of the world and what happens in the world, and I'm like, I care, but I'm still far away from everything. I can only care so much.
Mhm. So, but maybe we can. I think yes, your speech was the longest in my experience. So the last question, if you can describe a New Zealand uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Ooh,
I know it's a tough question.
hard one. There's a lot of things I could say. Really, I don't. It's not really a certain thing I can think of. There's so many different things, obviously, I listed. You know. Actually, you know what? I think I just got something. A small melting pot. I think I'll go with that.
Small melting pot.
Which obviously, like melting pot, the US, but I'll go with small because in some ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your word will be like a small melting pot. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much. You, as a guy from Norway, can you tell me what makes your nation unique?
Yeah, I can start with some basic things, for example, our culture and then onto our government. The things in our culture that makes us special could be our clothing, the way we act, our comedy, but then also just the basic like code of speech in a way that we have. And then moving on to the government, one thing that does make the government actually good, or at least efficient at doing its job, is the fact that the people actually trust it for the most part, which in a way helps a lot with both the electoral system and also economic decisions and things like that. Trust is something that helps a lot with economic and governmental things. And then on to some of the more well-known stuff, like the fact that pretty much everyone in Norway is addicted to fishing, and the fact that a lot of our economy or a lot of our revenue does come from our fishing businesses, and the different dialects, where we have like two different regions that have very different dialects, but they have different dialects in between each other and within each other, but the biggest differences are set apart by those two regions, the north and the south. I'm from the north, and if I try to speak to someone from the south, it's pretty much impossible, and sometimes you'll even get asked to speak Norwegian because they don't even know what language you're speaking. And then moving on to our nature, a lot of it's made up of archipelagos, islands, and also some flat pieces of terrain, islands, and what have you. And fun fact, we have the biggest coastline in the world due to our archipelagos and islands.
I know it. Yes. So it's, and as I understand, you have the most. You have the biggest currency of islands in your country. You have more than 1,000 islands, as I remember.
Yeah,
So-
we have even more islands than Indonesia.
So, if you can describe Norway uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
This might be random, but comedy actually.
Comedy. You, as a guy from Pakistan, on your opinion, what makes your nation unique?
Well, do I have a moment to think about it?
Yes.
In one word, you want?
No. In general, like right now,
In
what makes
general.
your nation unique? In general, yes.
So we make the most footballs ever. We manufacture a lot of footballs. You know, in FIFA, we manufacture the footballs, and nobody knows about that. We manufacture like 80% of the footballs in the entire world.
So
That's
yes,
something unique.
continue.
That's one of the things that is really unique, and we're like the first Muslim nuclear power. So we are the only Muslim nation with nuclear bombs right now.
So, and
So,
yes, and if you can describe Pakistani uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
uh, well, I don't know. Let me think about it.
Yes.
I mean, ambitious.
Ambitious. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
That sounds beautiful. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Panama?
Well, at least in Panama, we have with such a big and really important canal, which is basically an access to that connects the Atlantic to the Pacific Ocean. Other than that, we have a really unique nature, I believe. A lot of islands. People just go there to retire usually because it's like pretty nice. Like you have such a nice views, and we have also a really huge volcano from which you can see also both the Atlantic and the Pacific, and that's something that not many countries, at least in the region, have. So, yeah.
And if you can describe Panama uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I would say beauty.
Beauty. Beauty
Yeah.
and canal.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, and you as a guy from Poland, can you tell me what makes your nation unique?
Yes, of course, I can tell you that. I think the Polish people as a nation, the whole country is unique of its grumpiness and being dull and like sad people. They're not really smiling and having like chit chats. We don't like talking to people, especially from other countries. We're just like boring people. I think that's what makes real Polish.
So, yes, thank you. And if you can describe a Polish uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
That would be definitely grumpy.
Grumpy. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You as a guy from Portugal, can you tell me what makes your nation unique?
Yeah, I would say adventurous because yeah, you know, in our history we went to discover or discovers. We went to discover many lands like Brazil, some countries in Africa. Yeah, I would say adventurous. Yeah.
Adventures. And if you can describe Portugal uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Race.
Race. Yes, thank you,
Yeah.
bro. So it was, you know, it was pretty beautiful. What makes your nation unique?
I think it is the traditions, like grilling the pork and the pig, and grilling it with the fire and taking them on Christmas and eating it freshly.
And yes, and
Maybe that as a tradition.
yeah, so tradition. And if you can describe Romania uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I don't know the word in English.
You can say it in any language. I will translate it later.
Vielfältigkeit.
Vielfältigkeit.
German.
German. Yes.
German.
So can you? I can thank you, bro. Thank you. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Saudi Arabia?
Well, the uniqueness of my country includes many sides, such as the Islamic side, because the Saudi Arabia plays a major role in the Islamic world by including the two of the holiest Islamic sites for the whole Islamic world, and such as Mecca and Medina, and also the yearly managing of the pilgrims to these sites, which is inspired the whole world. The second point is the leadership in the local Arabic world, and that including the establishment of the League of Arab States, and the reason of that organization is to protecting the Arabic rights and the Arabic casing, such as the Palestinian case or the Lebanon case or the Syrian case.
So, and if that's all, yes?
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your answer. And if you can describe Saudi Arabia uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Well, that's a tough question, but I will answer by the Islam, I think.
Islam.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for your answer. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Senegal?
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to start by saying Senegal is located in West Africa. Okay, so what the question, what makes my country Senegal unique? So I'm going to say maybe so is in its culture and hospitality. So in Senegal, we have a traditions called teranga, and which means welcoming people with kindness. So our country is also known for its music, especially traditional drums, and artists like Yusundur. So I don't know if you ever heard about him, but yeah, and we have beautiful places like Gore Island and Lake Red Bar, which is pink, of course. And yeah, so I could say also like Senegal is a peaceful country where people from different religions live in harmony, and that is why. So I think my country is special.
So,
Thank
and yes, and if you can describe a Senegal uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I'm gonna say the P of Teranga, which is
P
mean
of Teranga.
hospitality. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. What makes your nation unique as a lady from Serbia?
I think my nation, Serbia, make unique some concept. It's called inat. It's a spiritual concept. That means that we never give up on something that we really want. And I never saw that in some other country or any other tradition. And it's very hard to explain someone who is not from Serbia, because no matter how much something is hard or not possible to reach, inat will always make us to get that, especially through our history. We did that whole time, even like centuries ago. So I think that's what makes Serbian people very unique.
So, thank you. And if you can describe a Serbia uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I think it would be bravery.
Bravery. Thank you. So, what makes your nation unique as a guy from Slovakia?
We always fought with diplomacy. We never really were the first to aim weapons on someone without any blackmailing or lies or manipulation. During the Austria-Hungary, when it was separated, we didn't fight with guns or swords. We just wrote documents to approve, accept our history. We have the biggest reserves of clean water on the entire world due to a thing called Žitný ostrov. That's basically like that's basically a waterfall or something like that that just has a big reserve, and it's clean, fully clean, and we have the most castles per capita. Our hockey team was full of stars through the entire history of our nation, with people like Demitra, Tatar, Sekera, Slavkovsky, who is right now playing in Montreal, and more. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. So, and if you can describe a Slovakia uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I would sum up Slovakia in one word as overshadowed, because we always were in the shadow of Czech Republic or Hungary or Austria.
Okay, I understand you. So you just lost.
So that's all.
Okay, thank you, but I understand you. You lost it, but I understand you. Что, по твоему мнению, делает твою нацию уникальной?
Я считаю, что Израиль это все-таки не просто государство, а воплощение мечты еврейского народа, мечты, которая является тысячелетней. Это мечта о возвращении на историческую землю. Евреи прошли через испытания, которые наверняка могли бы разрушить практически любую нацию. Но по факту мы стали только сильнее и сплоченнее. Я считаю, что уникальность евреев находится в несгибаемой воле к жизни и развитию. Израиль это современное государство в пустыне, и евреи превратили ее в цветущий оазис. Евреи построили мощную экономику и передовые технологии. Мы стали мировыми лидерами в науке и инновациях. Помимо этого, я также считаю, что уникальными нас делает еще и наше единство. Потому что где бы ни находились евреи в мире, мы всегда так или иначе остаемся связаны общей культурой, языком, верой в будущее нашего народа. Я считаю, что вот эта вот связь, она делает нас сильнее, чем любые преграды.
А вот если бы можно было описать евреев, израильтян одним словом, которое бы отражало их уникальность, что это было бы за слово?
Я думаю, что это было бы слово единство.
Спасибо большое. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Finland?
I think what makes Finland unique is that we have unique nature. We have a beautiful nature, lots of lakes, forests, stuff like that. Then our culture is simple. We have we go to sauna, we go to our cottages, simple culture, simple things. And our people are content on simple things and they are happy. I think that's what makes us unique.
So, and if you can describe a Finnish uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Resilience.
Resilience.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I need to Google what does it mean, it's an English word, yes?
Yeah.
Resilience. Устойчивость. Yes, I understand. Okay, thank you. So it's like a resistance, but for...
Yeah,
I understand you. So thank you. Что делает твою нацию уникальной?
Во-первых, это довольно такая коммуникативная нация, то есть здесь очень сложно пробыть интровертом, а если ты интроверт, то, в принципе, у тебя жизнь здесь не задалась, потому что здесь все друг друга знают. То есть, допустим, представь город маленький, в 10 тысяч населения, и там все друг друга знают по знакомым. И представь такой же город с населением сотни тысяч, и у них также удается узнавать друг друга. Вот примерно такая это нация. И еще самая уникальная черта, наверное, это просто гипергостеприимство. То есть, если ты иностранец или не иностранец, а просто родственник, который зашел к тебе домой, ты обязан его даже против его воли принять, накрыть стол, поставить все сладости и все, что у тебя есть, и принять его по лучшему качеству. Наверное, это самая уникальная черта таджиков.
То есть, если бы одним словом можно было описать особенность людей, проживающих в Таджикистане, это было бы слово гостеприимство.
Да, это однозначно гостеприимство. То есть любой русский или вообще кто-нибудь другой, который пришел бы сюда, он бы вообще не засомневался в моих словах.
Все, супер. What makes your nation unique as a girl from Thailand?
Have you ever hear about the land of smiles?
No.
So basically, Thailand means a land of smiles.
Oh.
So I think the thing that makes my country unique is the hospitality here, because some nice food, nice weather, summer all around, nice accommodation, and also the people here, especially Thai people, are very helpful and very empathic people who's willingly to help you throughout your journey or your traveling. So I would say the most unique thing that make us a country is the people here, where people unites and actually helpful to everyone. So like if you visit Thailand, basically people here are gonna be so welcoming.
Okay, so thank you. And if you can describe a Thailand uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Give me a sec, okay? I would say empathy.
Empathy. Thank you. Thank you. So, что, по твоему мнению, делает твою нацию уникальной?
В первую очередь, это стремление к миру и нейтралитету. Туркменистан – одна из немногих стран, которая официально поддерживает статус постоянного нейтралитета, признанного Организацией Объединенных Наций. В туркменском языке слово «мир» звучит как «парахатчылык», и для нас это не просто слово, а это целая философия. Она проявляется и в повседневной жизни. Это уважение к старшим, гостеприимство, забота о родных и близких. Эти ценности передаются нам из поколения в поколение, формируя культуру взаимопомощи и сплоченности. И еще во время народных праздников можно увидеть, как люди вместе молятся за мир и благополучие. Для нас мир – это стабильность, спокойствие и уверенность в завтрашнем дне. Мы убеждены, что именно это позволяет нам развиваться и процветать.
А вот если бы можно было описать уникальность Туркменистана одним словом, какое бы это было слово?
Да, это 100% было бы миролюбие, мир как внутренний, так и внешний. Вот. И наша уникальность заключается в верности этому идеалу и способности оставаться независимыми и доброжелательными ко всем странам мира.
Понял, спасибо большое. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Turkey?
Turkish nation, Turkish people are really hospitable. They're known as their hospitality, and also their food is extremely good because of the mixture with the other neighborhood countries and neighborhood populations. Also, they come from Middle Asia. They also have some certain Asian cultural stuff like how to say that their family interactions really really good, and I think that's the uniqueness of the Turkish nation. Also, the relationships between the people. Turkish people are really easygoing, and they also easily communicate with intimately. They construct intimate relationships between A to B, and I think that's the uniqueness. Also, what I listen Turkish people when they go to the abroad, to the foreign countries, what they say about their local people, and that's it.
Okay,
That's
thank
it, I
you.
guess.
And if you can describe a Turkey uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Yeah. Actually, it's really a hard question, but the uniqueness is the geography.
Geography.
You can find, yeah, the uniqueness is geography because you can live at Asia and Europe at the same time. A lot of sea, a lot of different races, different kind of people at the same geography, and different how would you say that? Like maybe some, I forgot the English one, but
Okay, you can tell us
seasons. Yeah,
seasons.
Yeah, seasons. Yeah, the different seasons. You can experience different climates, and also touristically, historically, it's a really unique place, unique geography. Some sources, some historical sources said that maybe human being start start being existing at the Mesopotamia, actually, like some part of the Turkey, and there are some examples about that, like Göbekli Tepe and Efes or something like that. You can also enter these places and how do you say that? Travel these places, see that places easily. These places are not hidden. Also, the cities, how do you say that? Swallowed these historical places into the city life.
Okay.
And yeah, actually, this one.
The geography.
Makes, yeah, geographically, yeah.
Thank you.
Historically and geographically, yeah.
Thank you. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Uganda?
Actually, Uganda is like in the part of Africa, and to maybe to give reason to support maybe like my assets, like the part of Africa, just because we have got a lot of beautiful sceneries, that's wildlife, and in stunning natural beauty like lakes, mountains, rivers, and we also have like rich cultural heritage for over 40 languages. That's like diverse 40 tribes in Uganda, and maybe friendly people. And we are like, depending on our hospitality in Uganda, yeah, let me say those are some of the points to why Uganda might be a unique country from yours, like maybe any other area. Because I've never seen a country, or I've never heard of a country that has got more than 40 languages.
tribes.
Actually, we have 40 languages. Yeah, 40 tribes.
Okay, what tribes
in Uganda?
What tribes are this? Like, can you name it?
Actually, let me just make it generally, because like to name it, they are kind of many. So, have you ever heard of the Bantu?
Not really.
Not really. That's like historical, maybe. It was a group of, it was an ethnic group that came to Uganda. So, maybe I can try to break down some of the tribes in Uganda, if it's okay.
So, yes.
We have the Basoga. We have the Basoga. That's we have the Basoga, and I personally am Msoga.
If you can describe Ugandan uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
The Pearl of Africa.
Что, по твоему мнению, делает твою нацию уникальной?
Я с Узбекистана, и я бы сказала то, что это плов, потому что люди тут могут кушать плов даже в 7 часов утра. Но я посмотрела статистику, и я могу сказать то, что очень много людей живут поколениями в одной семье, в одном доме. Они даже могут покупать 2 соседних дома, чтобы жить рядом. И при этом у нас очень низкий уровень разводов. Конечно, это сейчас меняется, но все же очень низкий уровень разводов. Поэтому я думаю, что именно вот семейная связь.
То есть вот если бы одним словом можно было описать уникальность жителей Узбекистана, это какое слово было бы?
Семья и плов.
Всё. Спасибо большое. Все. Что делает твою страну уникальной, как человек из Украины?
Я считаю, что каждая страна по-своему уникальна. Это традиции, культура, язык. И моя страна Украина отличается тоже всем этим. У нас богатая история, красивые, по моему мнению, песни. и отличная культура, ну, опять-таки, по моему мнению. Но вот что, по мне, действительно делает Украину уникальной, это наша борьба не за независимость, извиняюсь. Потому что на протяжении всей истории нас пытались подчинить, завоевать, заставить забыть наш язык и культуру. Но, скажем так, моя страна всегда находила в себе силы бороться и дальше идти, воевать за свою свободу, за свою землю, за право быть собой. И сегодня я, можно сказать, даже благодарен своим предкам за то, что они не сдались и дальше шли к своей цели.
Спасибо. И если бы ты мог описать уникальность Украины одним словом, что это было бы за слово?
Я думаю, это было бы борьба.
Борьба. Спасибо большое. What makes your nation unique as a male from Philippines?
Male from the Philippines, I think what makes our country unique would be our food. Food, yes, definitely food. And culture. We've got so many cultures. We're connected by the waters, you know. Yeah.
So, and maybe you can tell something more like a general.
Okay, so something more general is that a lot of the Filipinos, we speak languages based on the waters. So, for example, the east side of Negros leans to Iloilo, which speaks Ilonggo, and the west side of Negros leans to Cebu, and they speak Cebuano. Basically our cultures are connected by the water, our languages, the people we're all connected.
Mm.
And we all, and something that's a little bit more specific is that we produce the mangoes that they have in the White House and the Buckingham Palace.
So
yes,
go there.
They got it from a province. It's a very prominent province. They're known for their mangoes. They export it to different countries. If you get mangoes from that island, it's basically a gift of luxury. Yes.
So, and if you can describe Filipino uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Philippine uniqueness.
Yes.
Maybe rich.
Rich.
Yes, but not in terms of money, in terms of culture, people, diversity.
Okay.
Yes,
like,
definitely.
Mental rich, yes?
Yes, of course.
Okay,
Rich.
okay. Thank you. So
Hi everyone, we are French and we discussed a long time about this question, really important question. And what makes our country really unique is that it has a lot of different landscape. It's like a really huge diversity of landscape. So you can make 10 kilometers and you have completely something else.
An ocean and
desert, little mountains,
rivers, lakes.
Yeah, everything. And forest.
A lot. Beautiful ones.
What makes our country unique.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, so we change place.
Yeah. So in one word, that for France, that should be diversity.
Diversity because of course the landscapes, but the population. And right now we are a bit fighting for diversity to keep this because this is really rich and we like this. So diversity is a good word for France. See you!
what makes your nation unique as a male from Croatia?
What makes Croatia unique is that it has rich history in the cross section of Western and Eastern and Southern cultures. it got it had influences of southern, central, and southern Europe and central Europe and
Eastern,
Middle Eastern influences
Mhm.
because of the Turkish invasion. I mean, the Ottoman invasion and the Austro-Hungarian.
Empire.
I think the word is sovereignty.
Mhm.
Since Croatia was under their monarchy.
Mhm.
And also, as it's a Mediterranean country, it also had evidently Mediterranean culture influences. Yeah.
And thank you. And if you can describe a Croatia uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Oof. That's a tough question, honestly. I can't say modest, even though I wanna. Like, the thing is, we are a really proud people. Like, we have a rich history, we have many successful people in sports, science, all that. Like,
Okay, so
it's actually amazing how many contributions came from Croatia with such a small population. And another thing that's unique is how our borders didn't change much. Like, there have been several changes that have occurred and stuck. For example, Istria wasn't under Croatian domain. Honestly, I don't even know whose it was. It could have been Italy's or it could have been Slovenian. All I know is that Austro-Hungary has claimed it, and at the end of the Second World War, it has fallen under Yugoslavia, and after Yugoslavia's breakup, it ended up Croatian. And a small part, I am not sure about this one, but I think a small part of Bosnia used to be Croatian.
Okay.
But that was way back. It fell during the Ottoman invasion, I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
I'm not 100%, however, I'm
Okay, so your
pretty
your
sure.
word will be like a proud, as I understand.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we are a proud people.
Mhm. Thank you very much. So let's go. What makes your nation unique as a girl from Montenegro?
Well, basically, even though we are like hidden gem of Europe or Balkans in general, we are rarely unknown, but touristically we are doing fairly good. We offer wide variety of attractions for travelers. Like we have natural beauty like Bay of Kotor, which is in UNESCO listed, and we have 5 national parks. We have stunning Adriatic coastline with sandy like beaches or people. That I think that's the word in English for it. We have decent nightlife, luxury resorts with incredible photo ops. Then we have medieval towns like Kotor and Perast and other cities. I mean, I could go on and on, but it will take too much time. We have Roman influence, Byzantine influence, Venetian, Ottoman, sadly, but okay, that's another story. We're mostly Orthodox. Eastern Orthodox.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Yeah, we mostly value like Easter and Christmas, like compared to Russian food because of communism and Stalin. They have to value New Year more than anything else. It's like the most biggest holiday basically. But yeah, anyways, even though our tourism is growing, we remain relatively undiscovered compared to like Croatia. You know, people mostly go there when it's summertime. But then again, we have a good accommodation, food. Then we're cheaper than, for example, Italy, I guess. We also have rafting, zip lining, hiking, skiing, scuba diving, mountain biking, paragliding. You know, it's easy. You can easily access our country, with the flights and everything. We have delicious cuisine, local wine. We are safe. You have friendly locals, low crime rate, which is the most important thing. English is widely spoken. But yeah, I don't know what else I could add, but that's pretty much what comes to my mind.
Okay, and if you can describe a Montenegro uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Stunning.
Stunning.
I'd say stunning. Like this word.
Like.
Wait, I'll post it in the chat.
Okay.
This one.
Oh, stunning. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So, thank
sorry.
you, Freundin. And what makes your nation unique as a lady from Czech Republic?
I think that what makes my nation really unique is the fact that we are a really atheistic country. I guess most countries, or at least like every single country, has at least one religion that is very, very present in the country, but we as Czech Republic, we don't have that. The majority of the population of Czech Republic are atheistic people, so we do not really believe in God or anything like that, so that makes us unique.
Oh, and if you can describe Czech Republic uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Well, that's a pretty difficult question, but I would say beer.
Beer. Thank you. Thank you. So, what makes your nation unique?
We have a unique species of bird here in Chile and America. What is called the condor.
The condor.
It's like big. The condor, yeah, it's like a big hawk. No, the hawk, like that big, the hawk, the big halcon, yeah.
Like eagle.
Yeah, we have that. Yeah, an eagle, yeah. So we have that unique species here in Chile, in La Cordillera. It's like a mountain with ice. You know, this accident in the Cordillera that was a time ago, like people in an airplane got stuck in the mountain with ice. You know that story? Yeah, that happened here in Chile.
Oh, really? Okay. So, and if you can describe Chile's unique in one word, what word it will be?
Oof. I think I could say progression.
Progression.
It's progression. Yeah, because here in the continent, Chile is the most developed country. You know,
Oh,
the countries that are in Latin America.
yes, I know Brazil, I know like Colombia.
Yeah. Okay, those countries are not big development and not have a big um, index of human development.
Yeah, no, I understand you.
Like Venezuela. Venezuela is in a dictatorial. Um, Colombia is more of that. Argentina have too much inflation,
So,
and Chile has
yes, continue.
Chile has the more progression of the
Progression.
continent.
So your word
Yeah.
is progression. So,
Mhm.
thank you. You can
Progress.
find my TikTok account if you want. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Sweden?
I believe that we as a society have a pretty stable ideology, democracy. We care about everyone in society. We have welfare for those who actually need it. Our education is actually pretty good as well. It's nothing extreme, but whatever suits you, you can pursue. If that's for example, math, biology, become a doctor, then you can choose your own path to become that. I mean, we have kind of everything that we need. For me, I'm at least very happy with where I'm born and what my nation is. So, not every nation has that.
Okay.
The possibilities we have.
Possibilities. So, and if you can describe a Sweden uniqueness in a one word, what word it will be?
Diverse, perhaps. I'm not.
Diverse. Thank you
think that-
very much.
Yeah.
What makes
Yeah,
your
of course.
nation unique?
Our nation is pretty unique because we're like the most clean land on the planet, and we're in war since like more than 1,000 years.
So, and if you can describe a Switzerland uniqueness in a one word, what word it will be?
Clean.
Clean. Thank you, bro. What makes your nation unique as a lady from Ecuador?
So, well, I would say what makes my country unique is its biodiversity. And yeah, Ecuador might be a small country, but I think it's packed with different cultures, languages, and even ecosystems. In just a few hours, you can go to from the beach to the mountains and even to the Amazon rainforest. And I think that's pretty amazing. And you can really see all that diversity in our food too. Like, for example, on the coast, seafood is like a main thing, while in the highlands, we use a lot of grains like quinoa, corn, and barley. And yeah, there are even some delicious snacks and desserts. And that, yeah, they are different depending on where you are. And yeah, it's interesting because it's like traveling a bunch of little world, you could say, in one country. And so yeah, I think also like its nature and food. So the people here are also so different. You can say that we are here like so warm. We can like we help each other, and yeah, we also have like unique traditions, clothing, music, and yeah, ways of life. And yeah, I think it's honestly one of those places where you can like never get bored because you can just keep traveling and keep learning from the people from here.
Thank you. And if you can describe Ecuador uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I think it will be biodiversity.
Biodiversity.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Что делает твою нацию уникальной, как эстонца?
Мне кажется, знаешь, это вот термин, который есть в английском, не знаю, как он на русском звучит, типа вот work and life balance. То есть, условно говоря, не будем отдаваться, как японцы, там полностью работе, вот, но и при этом не, знаешь, материться можно или нет?
Можно.
Можно. Типа, ну и хуй пинать не будем, как итальянцы, там, латиносы, вот. То есть именно вот это вот, знаешь, идеальный баланс. То есть ты поработал, вот, все, вовремя закончил работу, и дальше идешь, короче, посвящаешь там себя саморазвитию, друзьям, семье, вот этому вот всему. Да, то есть на выходных тоже никакой работы, все, отдохнул, занялся собой, вот. И вот это вот, мне кажется, есть, типа, такая, знаешь, главная черта менталитета. Мне кажется, знаешь, вытекает немного даже из прагматичности. Вот, то есть не делать что-то в ущерб себе. Вот, но и при этом делать что-то все ответственно.
А если бы ты мог описать уникальность Эстонии одним словом, что это было бы за слово?
Именно одним словом.
Да.
Armastus loodusesse vastu.
М,
Любовь к природе.
Спасибо большое. What makes your nation unique as a guy from South Africa?
Okay, my nation as in like the whole country. What makes it unique?
Yes.
It's that us, we have 11 official languages in South Africa. And I'm Zulu. I'm from the Zulu tribe. We have like 12 different, and we also have 2 countries in our country.
So two different. Yes. Continue.
Yeah. We have 2 countries, which is Botswana and Lesotho. Those countries are in our country. And I mean, yeah, bro.
Нет, идеальный был! Идеальный! Куда ты делся? Hi, bro.
Сука, блядь.
Do you speak English?
Yes, I speak English, bro.
Yes. So I need to introduce myself because I'm making a video project about every nation on our planet. I'm searching for people from every nation and asking them only one question. What makes their nation unique? So, you as a guy from South Africa, can you tell me what makes your nation unique?
What makes our nation unique?
Yes.
That it's fucked. It's corrupt as shit. It's broken down into fucking shambles.
Continue.
We're fucked. South Africa's fucked.
So, and if you can describe South Africa uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
That's a good one. In one word.
Yes.
Hold up. One word to describe South Africa. Dangerous.
Dangerous. Thank you, bro. So I need to go next. You as a Japanese guy, can you tell me what makes your nation unique?
Anime.
No, in a more global, in more global point.
Anime. I'm sorry. I actually know. Fuck.
That's okay, bro. No problem. So I can make an example. So because a guy from Germany told about cars. Yes, a guy from Britain told about Empire. A guy from India told about Brave. And so yes. What can you? Yes.
Internet speed.
Internet speed.
Yeah.
So and if you can describe Japanese uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
My asshole.
Okay, so bro, what makes your nation unique as a lady from Cambodia?
As a lady from Cambodia, what makes my nation unique is the quiet strength of our people, especially the lady. We carry the past with grace, protect our culture with pride, and move forward with resilience. Cambodian lady are gentle but powerful. We are raised with respect, tradition, and warmth, yet we're not afraid to stand tall, speak up, and dream bigger. Our beauty is not just in how we look, it is in how we survive, support, and shine together.
Mhm. Thank you. And if you can describe Cambodia uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
It will be, it has a strong history.
Strong history.
Yes.
Thank you very much. What makes your nation unique as a man from Ghana?
Okay, so a man from Ghana. Uh, Ghana is very unique because one, we have friendly people. Let's say when you are someone from outside, then you come to Ghana, there are some kind of welcome we give people. In our language, we say akwaba, meaning welcome. It's very friendly, and we have rich culture and good history. So our historic landmarks, like we have a place called Cape Coast, and then we have a castle called Elmina Castle, which is deeply powerful and then educational. And then the other stuff we have in Ghana too is we have some kind of delicious foods here. Our jollof rice is very interesting. We have jollof rice, we have wachi, we have fufu. Many people enjoy it when they come to Ghana. And I'll also talk about affordability. In Ghana, when you are buying stuff here, it's reasonable compared to other Western countries. So the prices of stuff here are kind of low and affordable.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you. And if you can describe a Ghana uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I would say welcoming.
Welcoming. Thank you very much. What makes your nation unique?
So when talking about Taiwan, I think there's a lot of things which make my nation unique in quite different ways. So in terms of the culture, we kind of blended all the Japanese, the Southeast Asia, and some of the Europe's, also the American culture together. So for Taiwanese, like educational styles, like actually they try to follow the American style of the curriculum, but also blended the traditional like tests and just like the score over everything kind of style from China. And in terms of the food and the peoples, so in Taiwan we have a lot of immigration, so they come from all around the world. So like America, England, or just like Thailand, Japan. So it's kind of like a big soup, mixed soup of different kind of people and like cultures.
Mhm. Yes, thank you. And if you can describe a Taiwanese uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Probably diversity.
Diversity. Thank you very much. What makes your nation unique as a human from Jamaica?
I think it's in unique because of its diversity, as the motto goes. Jamaica, it says, out of many, one people. So that means that there's different races that interact with each other and different religions as well. And I think that it's very peaceful as well there, and there's great food to go and eat, and there's great places, and the people are very nice and kind. And yeah, I think it's just an overall great place to visit.
Okay, so, and if you can describe a Jamaica uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I would say the word would be hardworking.
Hardworking. Thank you very much. So, what makes your nation unique as a guy from Uruguay?
Well, Uruguay is unique because we have the people who brings life to this country, the humility of the people, the hospitality, uh, all of this with only 3 million people who live in the country. Uruguay knows to show that it's a great country, like economy, and it's a country where you can live with a little. Um, but this country have the fact this is a expensive country, and you can live with a little of things.
So, and if you can describe Uruguay uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Uruguay in one word. Well, maybe Uruguay in one word can be progressive because this country is always advancing. It's Uruguay. It's not in a point. It's not in economy. It's always advancing in the social, in all of the things, in all of the facts of this country.
Thank you very much. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Peru?
Definitely, first of all, the culture. We really embrace what we are. People worked really hard for this country, but one of the few problems, like in every South American country, is politicians. They don't really understand what people needs or what they need. So, what really makes Peru what it is right now, it's the people. We really love each other. We feel proud of what we are.
And if you can describe a Peru uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Colorful.
Colorful. Thank you very much. What makes your nation unique as a Tanzanian?
I would say the geography in terms of the location where it's at. We have a lot of things. We have white sandy beaches. We have the tallest mountain in Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro, and we also have like large lakes. And I'd say just the geography.
Geography. Thank you. And if you can describe a Tanzania uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I would say diverse.
Diverse. Thank you very much. What makes your nation unique as a man from Cuba?
As a man from Cuba, my country is unique because of the history. We have been in colonialist rule for 500 years, but the Americans saved us. Thank God to them. And our country is vibrant. We have one of the best beaches in the world. We have amazing food. We are very popular for Cuban cigars, for example. Our people are very nice, very respectful. Our women are beautiful. The nature is amazing. We got so many things you can do in Cuba that you need a whole year just to explore it.
Okay, thank you very much. And if you can describe a Cuba uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I think it will be broken.
Broken.
Our country, yes,
Continue.
our country is very beautiful. It has so much potential. But the only thing ruining is communism because I come from a very poor background that truthfully, and now I'm living in the United States of America and I'm living a great life. Thank God. And now I hope in the future Cuba will be free. Viva Cuba Libre.
Thank you very much. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Mozambique?
I think what makes our nation unique is just that we can balance out being bad and good at the same time because we've just had so many problems from the start, but nobody ever expected us to just. We've had one of the most destructive and longest civil wars, but magically we just rebuilt tourism and infrastructure after a few years. But we're still just dealing with elections and all. But I think it's just that we're just different than other countries. We're just and colonial systems too. We're Portuguese, but we just border England countries mostly. That's what makes us different. We have like no Portuguese person is gonna talk about us because they don't understand us that much. They don't have access to us anymore. And it's just a bunch of cultures, a bunch of traditions mixed together in a country that has the longest coastline, kinda. Uh, well, not the longest ever, but just a lot of people in one land. But it's not really because there's no problems because of those people. That's all.
Thank you very much. And if you can describe a Mozambique uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Fusion.
Fusion. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Congo?
I would say that what makes my country unique is probably like the nature, because here in Congo we have like one of the most rare and diverse countries in the world. Firstly, with like the rainforest, I believe you have like the second largest rainforest in the world after the Amazon. We have like some of the most rare fauna in the world. We have like, for example, the okapi that we can only find in Congo. We have like the mountain gorillas. We have the bonobos that you can only find here. Our ground is rich with like a bunch of minerals, and we have like a bunch of rare things. Like I believe the deepest river in the world. Like it's so deep that you can literally like take one Eiffel Tower, put it inside, and it won't like stick out, you know. So yeah, that would be like the what yeah.
Okay. So, and if
That's
you can
about it.
describe a Congo uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I would probably say use the word resilient. Because like the Congolese people are resilient. Yeah. Because like I'm gonna talk about history right now. Ever since the independence in Congo, we have been at, basically in like a constant state of war and exploitation. Like we had a bunch of famines, we've had a bunch of like plagues, especially like recently. And even now, if you look at the news, you're gonna see that you have like a bunch of like killings happening in there. But even with all that, the Congolese people keep their head high. They keep being resilient and they find the strength to wake up every day and be proud of being Congolese. They're still proud of having like our culture, our way of life, and our history. So yeah, that's why they are resilient and why I choose that word.
Thank you very much. So, what makes your nation unique as a man from Mongolia?
I think what makes my nation very unique is the long-standing traditions and the keeping of the old ancient lifestyle even to this day. And we have a very long history of Central Asian traditions and lots of, well, you could say heroics stories and myths and things like that. And Mongolia is one of the most least industrially untouched countries in the world. So we have a very beautiful nature, very beautiful climate environment, and it's one of the probably last place on the planet that's still as it was even maybe 10,000 years ago. And also, of course, Mongolia is popular with their nomadic culture and people. We still have half of the country still living with the old tradition that was still the same, I would say, since maybe 2,000 years ago. and also Mongolians are very close to their horses and animals, and yes, I would say it's one of the least untouched countries by industry and other cultures in the world today, I would say.
Thank you very much. And if you can describe a Mongolia uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I would say horsemanship.
How can you?
Because I would say horsemanship.
Horsemanship.
Horseman, yes.
Thank you.
The knowledge and methods of raising and living with the horse. So because on the grassland, on the Mongolian white steppes, it's a bit difficult to go around with cars or anything that require gas, but there is grass everywhere. That's the fuel for the horse, right? And Mongolians built their culture and their history through the power of the horses, I would say.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And that's why okay.
Continue.
Yes, of course. And yes, and some people say without the horses, Mongolians are not Mongolians. So I think horsemanship is my definition of the uniqueness of my people and country.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So what makes your nation unique as a man from Ethiopia?
All right. Ethiopia, the one thing that makes unique Ethiopia is Islam reached in Ethiopia before any other country, even before Medina. All right. So when Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, sent his companions to Ethiopia, the Ethiopian king accepted them, protected them. Even finally, he himself accepted Islam, and now Ethiopia is the home of millions of Muslims. And there are many things which make Ethiopia unique, but the one thing, this is the one. Okay, so if you want to know another thing, Ethiopia has its own alphabet called Fidel. It is very ancient, and that is also unique. So that Fidel has around Fidel Gabata ይባላል እና it has around 259 characters or letters.
So,
all right, so
okay, thank you very much. And if you can describe Ethiopia uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
All right, Ethiopia is a hospitable country.
Okay, so your word is hospitality.
Yeah, hospital.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Paraguay?
Okay, Paraguay is a very unique country. It is the only country in the world where two official languages are spoken by most people, Spanish and Guarani, an indigenous language that is part of everyday life, music, jokes, and traditions. Even though it's landlocked, Paraguay has huge rivers like the Paraguay and the Paraná, plus one of the biggest freshwater reserves on Earth. It's a small country, okay, but very rich in resource. It also has some of the world's biggest hydroelectric dams like Itaipu and Yacyretá, which make Paraguay one of the top exporters of clean energy. But in reality, Paraguayans don't always benefit much from that, okay? Electricity still goes out from time to time, so there's a big contrast between what the country produces and what people actually get. Another big challenge, is the corruption, which affects politics, institutions, and how resources are managed. This slow down progress, even though the country has so much potential. And despite all of this, Paraguay culture is very strong. People drink the tereré, eat the chipa, it's food, okay? Enjoy folkloric music and keep a deep sense of community. That resilience is part of what makes Paraguay so unique.
Thank you very much. And if you can describe a Paraguay uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
That word is kindness.
Kindness.
The people here, it's very, very kindness. Yes.
Thank you very much. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Burkina Faso?
Okay. First, Burkina Faso is a country located in West Africa with Ouagadougou as its capital. Its motto is Unity, Progress, Justice. Many aspects make Burkina Faso a unique country. First of all, we can talk about ethnic groups. An ethnic group is a unity of people who share common characteristics such as origin or shared history, a language, cultural traditions, and more. In Burkina Faso, there are more than 60 different ethnic groups, which makes my country very rich culturally. Next, there are the various events. Events such as the CRO, which focuses mainly on the artistic and cultural field, and the FESPACO, which highlights the film industry, are continental or even international, and attract thousands of tourists from all over the world. These events take place only in Burkina Faso, specifically in Ouagadougou. In addition, there is wide variety of tourist sites, cultural landmarks, and monuments such as the Banfoa Waterfalls, the Great Mosque of Bobo Dioulasso, the National Museum, as well as breathtaking landscapes to discover. Above all, what makes Burkina Faso unforgettable is the hospitality of its people. Burkinabés are known for being welcoming, kind, and always ready to help visitors feel at home.
Mhm. So, and if you can describe Burkina Faso uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
In one word, I would say hospitality,
Hospitality.
even courage,
Mhm.
but yeah,
Mhm.
or
Continue.
even courage, brave. But in three words, I would say never give up.
Never give up. Thank you very much. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Bolivia?
Lo que hace nuestra nación única es las personas. Cuando vas a la calle, ves, siempre vas a ver a personas amigables que te quieren ayudar, que te animan a que conozcas nuestra cultura.
Mhm. And if you can describe Bolivian uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
Awesome.
Hmm?
It's awesome.
What makes your nation unique as a guy from Ireland?
So I think Ireland is like especially unique because Ireland was ruled by Britain for 800 years straight, and Ireland's still here today, and we still have all our culture. And although the Irish language is dying out a lot, there's still some pockets out west, and you can still feel our language like all around the world and our people. There's around 30 million Irish people in the world, like America and Australia. You can really still feel like it's alive. And you still see all this other stuff like Guinness and leprechauns. Our traditions are like living on. And we're still, here, like so many other countries that have been conquered just have been lost to time. But still, somehow, our country is still relevant. We've gone past our medieval days and we have a massive economy now compared to all the other countries in Europe. You can like see. And I think just everything just combined for how small Ireland is and all our history throughout when we were British and the Troubles and everything, we're still here. I think that's the important thing.
No, thank you very much. And if you can describe Ireland uniqueness in one word, what word it will be?
I'm gonna use the word crack, CRAIC. It's a Irish English word that just kind of describes the social life and the going out and gossip and all that kind of like stuff you experience in Ireland. If you go to a pub, you do a bit of party and it's all that. You can say what's the crack and all that. It just describes kind of our nature and how flamboyant you could say we are. We just love we love the party and we love the drink.
Okay, thank you very much. What makes your nation unique as a guy from Venezuela?
Well, I believe that what makes my country unique is a lot of things. You know, I think things like culture, history, and also some people who have been part of the history of Latin America, like for example Simon Bolivar and etc., and who have also contributed of the world. Those people who also contributed of the world. Venezuela is actually a beautiful country. You know, it's a beautiful country. The looks of it, and it's although now it's not the great nation that had it was before in the 80s. The truth is, it is depressing to see how your relatives, friends, and other loved ones left the country in search of a better life, which is understandable. And although part of Latin America doesn't not have much appreciation for us, you know, Chileans, Peruvians, Colombians, they hate us. They hate Venezuelans. They hate some Venezuelans that they do some crimes. But we are not that. You know? What? Well, um, okay. What's more? Okay. But of the truth, because if they hate us, if they were in our shoes, they will do the same as us. We just live a country in decline, controlled by a dictatorship, and where it is difficult to get ahead. Being the only option to get out of there, making a lot of sacrifices, to have a second chance, to have a better life, to have a better life, a better opportunity, not for themselves, but for their family, for their loved ones. Something that both I and other people and you, who are not Venezuelan, have. I have a dream that is to leave this country with my father, and I hope he spends his last years in a better place before Alzheimer's progresses, since my father doesn't have good memory, and that terrifies me. You know, I'm scared about my father's condition. Sometimes the Alzheimer scares me. You know, imagine that you are just in your life. I don't know. You just wake up and you just forget everything. Your memories, your name, who are you, everything. I just terrified. Imagine dying, just forgetting everything. Forget your job, forget your loved ones, your memories, everything.
Thank you.
But
Yes, continue.
Venezuela is a great country. The culture, the history, the people, you know, Venezuelans are so friendly. You know, here in Zulia, if you are in a party, you know the Venezuelans, invited you a party that you're not invited. That remember me to a neighbor's party yesterday. For accident, I arrived to a party that I am not invited, but they don't care. They don't care. They just accept me and well, party, you know.
Thank you very
But
much.
one more things that make my country unique is that. Okay, the next question.
Yes, if you
What
can
word
describe yes,
can
one
I
word.
use to describe my country? Okay, there's a lot of words, but I can describe one word. I think that word will be determination. Why? The determination of millions of Venezuelans who try to get ahead despite everything. I've seen parents work 12 hours a day. I'm seeing a lot of people that they literally sacrifice everything. They give everything of them just to have some money, just to have use I don't know $20, $20 in a week that our days, and many other willing to sacrifice everything just to change their destiny. We often wish this would end, that Venezuela would get better so we could live peacefully without having to worry all the time about the price of the dollar, without having to worry about the prices, about the electricity, about the water, about the some simple services, like for example, water, electricity, gas, everything. We are worried about that every day. Although I'm in a okay, maybe I am in a better financial position now thanks to some sacrifice we made. Some sacrifice than me, my mother, and my father, and all of my family we do. We lost everything. I lost my house, I lost my friends, I lost my beloved ones, and although I have a better economical position, I'm not happy at all. You know, I feel lonely every day. I don't have my family. All of my family, my friends, my loved ones, they're gone. They're gone of their countries, or just for this country, for this situation, they died. I lost friends. You know, it's depressing. You know, depressing that you're alone with your father, with nobody, just you and your father who has problems with the memory, and you cannot do anything because you know you have a hernia, hernia discal or something like that. My English is not good. I'm so
I
sorry.
understand you.
My
No,
English
no,
is
no
not good.
problem. My English is also not very nice. Did you end your
Uh,
speech, or you will?
yes, that's
Okay,
all. But
okay, okay. Что, по твоему мнению, делает твою нацию уникальной?
Я сейчас проживаю в Норвегии, и я себя уже ассоциирую как норвежец. И я считаю то, что действительно уникальная вещь в норвежцах– это то, как они относятся к друг другу. То бишь, норвежец, например, никогда не пройдет мимо мусора на улице или никогда не пройдет мимо человека, которому нужна помощь. И постоянно есть какая-то помощь другим людям, постоянная помощь природе, забота о стране. То есть они ставят заботу о других и о стране намного больше, чем заботу о себе как о личности. И я считаю, это действительно уникально, потому что я был во многих странах, и нигде я такого отношения к себе и к своей стране не видел. То есть норвежцы– это очень добрые люди, в особенности люди старше, там, например, 16-18 лет, то есть уже более взрослые люди, они очень открыты как к другим людям, так и в особенности к иностранцам, потому что, например, они всегда готовы тебе помочь, они тебе объяснят, например, условия языка. То есть сейчас очень много украинцев, например, приехало, и я видел, как многие взрослые, я в том числе, я хоть и не отношусь к этим самым взрослым, очень многие помогают учить язык. Например, если человек, который не знает этого языка, пытается разговаривать и делает какие-то ошибки, они пытаются его поправить, пытаются как-то помочь. Хотя, например, во многих других странах, насколько мне известно, люди не так гостеприимны и так по-дружески относятся к другим. Также, например, вообще нет мусора не по причине того, что нету мусора, а по причине того, что если норвежец видит крышечку там от бутылки, например, на улице, то он ее подберет, неважно чья она, он ее подберет и выбросит у себя дома. В общем, да, это считаю действительно уникально.
И если бы ты мог описать уникальность Норвегии одним словом, что это было бы за слово?
Дружба, наверное, дружба.
Дружба. Спасибо большое. Что делает твою нацию уникальной как человек из России? Блин, знаешь, так неожиданно и приятно. Я, честно, не ожидал, что кто-то будет задавать мне такие вопросы сегодня. Но, знаешь, я бы ответил, что то, что делает нас уникальными, это то, что нас много, мы большие и мы интересные. Потому что за последнее время я общался просто с колоссальным количеством человек. И, ну, тех, кто относились ко мне с негативом после того, как узнавали, что я из России, их буквально хватит пересчитать на пальцах одной руки, и еще 2 пальца останется. Все остальные относились ко мне, безусловно, с определенной предостороженностью, которая, в свою очередь, скорее граничила с интересом, нежели с каким-то негативом. Кто-то просил мне рассказать про мою страну, кто-то просил мне пофоткать всякие красивые места. Самый хрестоматийный, наверное, здесь случай произошел с девчонкой из Коста-Рики, которая после того, как узнала о том, что на Камчатке случилось землетрясение, написала мне в личку с вопросом типа: «Хей, Джордж, как ты там? Я слышала, в России произошло землетрясение, все ли с тобой хорошо, все ли хорошо с твоей семьей?» Ну, а я ей ответил что-то в духе: «Подруга, ты плохо представляешь размеры нашей страны. От меня до тебя, скорее всего, меньше километров, чем от меня до Камчатки». Ну, в шутку, конечно, но я надеюсь, посыл вы поняли. И я считаю, что это и делает нашу страну уникальной. Спасибо большое. А вот если бы ты мог описать уникальность России одним словом, что это было бы за слово? Знаешь, я, наверное, отвечу банальщиной. Ну, это самый популярный, как я понял, ответ в этом видео, но разнообразие. Или даже, я бы так сказал, интересное разнообразие, и я позволю себе закончить свою фразу сказкой, ой, не сказкой, а фразой из русских сказок. Вот и сказочки конец, а кто слушал, молодец.